Hi everyone, and welcome to Régine's podcast. In this wonderful day of joy for a new beginning with my friends around the world, I wanted to bring my reality to you. My perhaps new followers from around the world. My name is Régine. Not so common for an English maiden name, and that's okay, because I'm French. From a little countryside where people are living just like you and me, in the middle of the land of actual desolation on this beautiful earth nearly so cold from myself, because I love the awesome landscapes that are shaping our world. So, today, I'm going to see my capacity to speak a foreign language that I learned in school, and somehow by traveling a little more or less sometimes around the States. From California to late New York shows, and don't forgetting passing in the beautiful swamps full of gators in Florida. But I want to know more about French and other people in the world to understand how it rules our days to find a little piece of peace in our beautiful world, which is holding us from north to south and east to west. I wanted to do my best to see you too, searching for a better life, a better world to live, but like us in France or in my little countryside, it seems more and more difficult to find peace. So, in the name of my old wisdom of a permanent learner of life, I promise myself to keep going forward for a better vision of myself first and for a way to find this formidable piece of peace in our souls. And of course, that's the difficulty, finding ourselves a life full of peace. But not only before the TV shows, at the latest NBA championships winner. No, it was to find it behind the fear and the opposition of a lot of people to really find it. Because if we find peace, nobody can anymore restrain us to fear. Life could be more easier and more better. We could do and create anything we wanted to do so far as we can think. So, free people of the world, I wanted today to introduce myself with my beloved French accent to propose a little fairy tale. Then you could understand my work to find peace and to bring it alive everywhere a hopeful mind could reach someone to do it so. There is my little tiny story for today. Once upon a time, in a little happy German and now French forest, lived a poor man. He had fear always in his eyes, because he had to fight for his family in this awful and stupid war to become masters of a land that is completely destroyed from the bombs and other horrors, that only a combat for the unknown and uncertain future can provide. That man wanted to be freed from all that agony, facing death and harm people all the day. He was for peace and only peace. No one could ever take him this horrible agony from his mind and worst, his soul. He was only poorness and suffering within the years that followed, when finally the war ended and, lucky for him, his family was still alive. It took him years to understand that he was still a man, providing for his family, not to be alive sometimes, but there only in flesh, because his soul was only emptiness and never-ending sadness. Never again he took his smiling face to prevent the sadness to come again. Every day, he was walking from his house to the cancer shop for this saving cigarette, which took him what he has left of him, his health. And now that the war is over, he was trying to fight another enemy. That one which is providing him the cigarettes of despair, when nothing had a sense except his children once. He had 3 of them, but only one could fulfill his pain with a little grandchild. A little girl, precisely, who became his life and his soul. He did everything for his daughter's child, everything, except telling her that war was pointless, with no winner in the end. The only one that wins is the merchandising Pol Pot, who becomes omnipotent and without any consideration of life. He didn't find the peace he wanted, because he forgot to see the truth inside him, that truth we are all missing today when the war against humanity becomes so viewable from everyone. And not only from that old man, but from his daughter and me, his granddaughter. We had to fight to understand that peace wasn't watching 3 movies in a row or dancing like queens every night. No, we had to understand that living against the real peace put us in our darkest fear of never find it, that peace. So ends my tiny little story, to tell you that I'm aware of the difficulty to find peace in our grey and less sunny days. But I wanted, with my podcasts, bringing hope to men and women ready to fight for their inside peace. That one that never goes away when you find it, in this little and tiny thing that we are calling soul. So, sing with your soul, pray if you want, but don't forget the last time we forgot to teach how to become humans. It was, let me remember, today. So, don't forget to be aware for today and sometimes yesterday. To not forget again that the future comes sometimes too with the reign of our disabilities to find the real peace in and for us. I wish you a happy foreign day with my unpredictable podcasts from France, the country which despair is now searching for a real peace in the weeks and the months to come. Please be kind with me and my awful accent, I presume too. Comment with me what peace should be in the hours of our lives, now and forever. Thank you for listening and see you on next Wednesday. Bye bye!